Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask, how do they feel about you and what action do they want to take at this time? Okay, so I'm going to use this deck for the Divine Masculine and this deck for the Divine Feminine. Please feel free to switch roles. If you relate to the other side, please feel free to take guidance from both sides, as we are both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Also, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, this is a timeless reading. And if you are a new subscriber, just let me know, and I am offering 10-minute free readings to all my new subscribers. So just to let me know what your one question is, please make it an open-ended question, such as, how do they feel about me, head space, heart space, just stuff like that. It just works better than if it's a yes or no type question, okay? And then let me know by emailing me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com, which is in the description box below. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the Divine Masculine side. So we're asking the question, how does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine at this time? How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine at this time? Two cards, please. How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine at this time? Two cards. Two cards. Oh, well, this makes sense. We have Six of Cups. That makes total sense. Fond, loving memories. That's how they're feeling. They're just having memories. So obviously this is for those of you who are in separation, okay? And then we also have Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. So when I think of the Seven of Swords, that's about kind of hiding, being kind of like not showing all of your cards, being kind of like tricking people, not being completely honest. Okay, so this is reversed. So what they're saying is it's almost like they feel like they don't want to hide, they don't want to pretend, they want to show you their true feelings, they want to let this mask down. Okay, they don't want to act like, oh yeah, I don't care. Okay, they want well, the question is, how do they feel about you? So what I'm getting is, how they feel about you is like they have these loving memories of you and they really don't want to hide it. That's what I'm getting. Okay, but let's get a clarifier. How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? One card. One card, please. Yeah, there we go again, reminiscing. Okay, they're trying to learn from the past. This is the camera card, okay? So they're really reminiscing about their Divine Feminine right now. They're trying to learn from the past. They're trying to figure stuff out. So this is obviously for those of you that are in separation right now. But let me also get, because I want more. I want more on their feelings. Here, let me grab this deck. Let me grab this deck. Can I have more? I want what's going on here with the Divine Masculine? How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? I need a little bit more here. How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? What is this? What's going on? One card. How does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. We got the Sweetheart card, but it came out reversed. So this is about romance, wanting you back, courting, surprise, treating you well, being sorry. But it came out reversed. So that's what I want to know. I want to know, why did that come out reversed? Why did that come out reversed? Why did the Sweetheart come out reversed? How does the divine masculine feel about their divine feminine? It's almost like they're afraid. So this is what they're telling me. They're like afraid. Yeah, they feel like you're a missed opportunity. Yeah, they have regret. They have regret from the past. They feel like you're a missed opportunity, and they're afraid to come. That's what I'm getting. That's what they're telling me. They're afraid to offer you this, you know, like courting, like being sorry, or just offering some kind of peace offering, or they see you as more of a missed opportunity. That's interesting. So that's what I'm getting right now. And again, I always say in all of my videos is that, or if you watched at least the last week, because I keep getting new information every day, I keep downloading more and more information. Keep watching my videos because I keep progressing with what I'm learning, is that what you're thinking, they're thinking. It's an exact mirror. So if you're thinking that and you're doubting, then they're thinking and they're doubting. But if you're feeling pretty confident about them, then they're feeling pretty confident about you. Okay, so let's look at the divine feminine side. Okay, how is the divine feminine feeling about their divine masculine at this time? How is divine feminine feeling about this time? And then I'm going to ask what action they want to take. 2 cards, please, for the divine feminine. 2 cards. 2 cards for the divine feminine, please. Oh, that's interesting. So for the divine feminine, wow, we have Sage of Pentacles and we have 3 of Pentacles reversed. So the 3 of Pentacles is usually like a collaboration, okay? When you're working on a project, you know, you want to collaborate with someone, okay? But this is reverse. And the Sage of Pentacles, this is all about living in your own prosperity, you know, like being your own master, kind of like being a sage, right? Mastering, you know, anything that's earthly, whether it could be money, like I said, prosperity, you know, being out in nature and feeling like at one with everything, and kind of like see how he's sitting on his throne and he's just kind of content, right? And it's almost like what I'm getting is that like the twin flame divine feminine side, they're like feeling pretty prosperous right now and feeling pretty content and happy, and you know, without this collaboration they're feeling like whole is what I'm getting. But let me get, that's interesting, that's a very interesting response. So let me get a clarifier. Okay, they're also telling me something else. Okay, they're also telling me that they also, some of you divine feminines feel like, you know, so the Sage of Pentacles, by the way, this is an earth sign. So some of your divine masculines are an earth sign. Okay, so this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, or maybe you're an earth sign. All right, and like you like feel like your divine masculine is this type of like type B, kind of earthly, grounded, kind of like this is how you feel about your divine masculine. Like they're like, you just see them as grounded and calm and like a good listener, you know, collected. Like you just feel like they're very prosperous, they're very good with money, they're very giving, they're very nurturing, okay? And so this is how you feel about your divine masculine, okay? But you also feel like they're not ready to collaborate with you, okay? So that they're telling me that. So this is a collective reading, so that's what I'm getting for the divine feminine. But let me go ahead and get a clarifier for the divine. Oh, let me take the other deck, because sometimes I get a mirror. Oh, but you know what? I used that deck. That's okay. Let's use this deck. That's good. Let's use this deck. Okay, let's get a clarifier. How does the divine feminine feel about their divine masculine? How does the divine feminine feel about their divine masculine? Yeah. So engagement, commitment, union. Okay. So this is how the divine feminine feels. So I think it was more I think for some of you, you are feeling like this, like you are feeling like the Sage of Pentacles. But I think a lot of you see your divine masculine this way. Okay. But you feel like they're just not ready to collaborate with you just yet. But yeah, you want the engagement. You want that engagement ring. You want that commitment. Okay, but since I used that deck, let me use a Divine Masculine deck here. Um, did I do that with this deck? Oh, I did. I did the camera. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. How else does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? How else does the Divine Masculine feel about their Divine Feminine? Sometimes we get a mirror, sometimes we don't. Yeah, that's interesting. That's so interesting. They're not, yeah, they're afraid to open their heart because they see you as this missed opportunity. So just even though this is the lesson, even though you want this, just really pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to what triggers you. Pay attention to what's inside of you because you have no choice but to create a life of what's in your subconscious mind. So even though even when we kind of like visualize what we want, it's our subconscious mind that is kind of taking over. And our trapped emotions. And this is what I coach on if you're interested. If you're interested in a coaching, this is what I teach on. It is your subconscious mind that is creating. And so the trapped emotions is what is kind of in the way. It's kind of, that's what's blocking your twin flame union because the trapped emotions, it's sometimes unconscious, I should say subconscious or not conscious in your mind that is creating your life. And so if you have certain things that aren't healed from when you were a kid or any kind of trauma, then unfortunately your twin flame has no choice but to mirror that back to you. Okay, so let's ask the next question. What action does the divine masculine want to take at this time? What action does the divine masculine want to take at this time? Two cards. Two cards. Although we kind of see that they're scared, but let's see what else it says here. Interesting. Well, we got Six of Wands and the Lovers. So yeah, so this is what they want. This is the action they want to take. They want to be your lover. Okay, Six of Wands is all about success, victory. They want victory with this relationship. They want the ultimate success. They want to be your lover. Okay. They call this card ultimatum, which I find interesting. You know, see it's almost like they want this ultimatum. They want this commitment with you as well. Okay. That's interesting that they call this card ultimatum. Yeah. And they want an ultimatum. They want this victory with you. They came out upright. That's the action they want to take. They want to be your lover. Like that's the action. And they want victory. Let's look at the divine feminine. What action does the divine feminine want with their divine masculine? What action do they want to take? What action is a divine feminine willing to take? Two cards. What action? What action are they willing to take? The divine feminine. Two cards. What action? Oh, okay. I like it. All right. Yeah, we got the Temperance card. That's good. That means you're filling your own cup. All right. You got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. You're balancing. You're being patient. That's actually a really good action. Like no action that's really good. Like you're working on yourself. I love that picture. Like he's literally like that angel's literally filling their own cup. Okay, in that picture. Okay. And so you're having temperance, you're having patience, you're balancing yourself. You're working with all the elements. Like all the elements are in there. You're working on your own spirituality. That's great. So that's the action you're taking, okay? So, but the Wheel of Fortune's reversed. So what this is telling me is that instead of being on the inside and feeling kind of calm and collected while the wheels keep turning and cycles keep turning, okay, it's some of, okay, this is what they're telling me. For some of you, you're fearing that there is not going to be a second chance because it is about second chances, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, it's about luck on your side. And some of you are feeling, well, perhaps, kind of wondering or kind of either you feel like this is a delay or you're feeling it's not going to happen. The second chance, the luck, it's not going to happen. And so instead of being in the eye of the storm where you're feeling pretty calm while the cycles are going on around you, instead you're kind of hanging on to the outside of the rim and getting slapped around. Okay, you're getting slapped around on this wheel, you're being run over, and you're feeling pretty like not grounded or not stable. And so, but although some of you are feeling stable, because this is the stable card, and but I feel like some of you see your divine masculine this way, but some of you are this way too. Some of you are feeling pretty stable, and many of you are feeling this way where you're again being patient, filling your own cup. But at the same time, it's so funny because I asked, what action are you willing to take? So the action that you should be willing to take is to be the divine feminine, which is to be still. So it's almost like you want to do, and then you're on the outside, and anything you do is not working, it's working against you, where your job is really to be still in the middle, being calm, being collected, being patient. It's all about being the divine feminine. Okay, so the action you're supposed to be taking is being more patient, receptive, being open to receiving, nurturing yourself, okay, having compassion for you and others, using your intuition, okay, focusing on yourself, okay. So that's the action that they're asking you to take, but it's reversed. Okay, but let's get some clarity. So let's ask the divine masculine first. What action are you willing to take? What action? Or what action? Or what action do they want to take? How about that? One card for the divine masculine. One card. What action do they want to take? What action do they want to take? Oh, interesting. Okay, so for some of them, an action they want to take for some of them is they want to get over this addiction with you. Or some of them might have an actual addiction, but usually this is about obsession, codependent. They want to be in control. Okay, they feel possessive, and so they want to get over that. They no longer, so they're willing. The action that they're trying to take is no longer be codependent, no longer be obsessed, no longer feel possessive or jealous or controlling, because it is reversed. For some of you, maybe there is an addiction involved, and their action is to heal that. Okay, let's look at the divine. Oops, and I want the other deck. So in case there's a mirror. Okay, let's look at the divine feminine side. What action does the divine feminine want to take? What action does the divine feminine want to take? What action? One card, please. One card. What action? Oh, that's interesting. So we got the golden mirror reversed. So the golden mirror, it's about one-sided relationship, self-absorbed, okay? And so it's reversed. So that's good, right? So the divine feminine no longer wants to be, no longer wants us to be a one-sided relationship, wants it to be, a give and take, trying to understand the mirror, trying to figure out what's inside, knowing that whatever's inside is being mirrored back to them on the outside, knowing that no matter how you try to fix something or another person on the outside does absolutely nothing. The only way you can change your outside is to fix your inside. So that is a beautiful action that the divine feminine is willing to take right now. Perfect. All right, I'm also going to grab a fortune. I have my little fortune cookie here. See my little fortune cookie? And so I'm going to grab a fortune for everyone. We'll do one for the divine masculine and one for the divine feminine. Okay, so let's do one for the divine masculine first. What's your fortune for divine masculine? You got, you're about to be pleasantly surprised. Woohoo! You're about to be pleasantly surprised. Really, they're telling me that's for all viewers, but if you relate to the divine masculine, okay, let's say the divine feminine. What kind of fortune for the divine feminine? What's the fortune for the divine feminine? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. So they're telling me this is the guidance. Okay, so this is the fortune that all of you, you're about to be pleasantly surprised. So something's going to surprise you in the near future. Okay, so that's all of your future. But there's a piece of guidance here. And the guidance is love is not something you feel, it is something you do. Interesting. It is something you do. Love is something you do. You love. That's what you're doing. You're loving. That's the key. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's what we got from that. Now let's go ahead and pull 2 messages from your divine masculine. I'm sorry, I always say that. I always assume that there's a divine masculine. I'm sorry, that the divine feminines are watching, but that's not the case. Okay, so let's get messages from your twin flame. Two cards, please. Let's get messages from your twin flame. 2 cards, please. 2 messages. All right. So the messages are, the first one is, I just got sidetracked. Letting you know I just got sidetracked. Okay. The other one is, I can just pick it up. You still take my breath away. You still take my breath away. Beautiful. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. If you do subscribe, let me know. I'm offering 10-minute free readings for you. Also, if you're interested in a regular reading, I ask all the questions that I asked during the week, and then some. It usually lasts an hour, probably more. And also coaching for, anything to do with releasing trapped emotions, to how to get into physical twin flame union, anything like that. Just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.